program. Doctor, say something to the listeners.
Good evening, listeners. Good afternoon, good evening,
and good morning too. Yeah, depending on where you're listening to us from. Yes, like we all know, we're taking it down here to 6 p.m. So by 5, I'll be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation. Now let's get started. Don't forget, we're streaming live on YouTube at VOP Live 90.3 FM. You all know how we do it here on Recap. We take a look at some of the stories that made headlines during the week. It's a way of keeping you updated with the news. Now, let us dive into the stories of today. I read out the news headlines of today. The first story we're going to be looking at says, nothing wrong in one-party dominance. Nothing wrong in one-party dominance. APC chieftain defends mass defection. The second story says, ex-governor Chime endorses
Chima.
Is it Chima?
Sullivan Chima of Enugu State.
All right. I think it wasn't spelled well here. Okay. Endorses Tinubu, says APC best option for Southeast. He's saying that APC is the best option for Southeast. Okay. The third story says we are open to all PDP factions await court verdict as leaders IADC accord party. The fourth story we're going to be looking at says Kuka, Dogara, Musa emerge front runners as pressure mounts on Tinubu to pick Christian vice president. The fifth story says supporting APC without Nnamdi Kanu's release is a curse on Ndibu. The cleric made the statement. And the final story we're going to be looking at this evening says nobody is marginalizing Igbos. Stop fighting war that ended 56 years ago. Soludo made this statement. Okay, he said Igbo should stop fighting war that ended 56 years ago. Now, don't forget, by 5 o'clock, I'm going to be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation. And don't also forget that first come, first serve when it comes to sending in your messages. So as we're analyzing, let your messages start coming in. And the number to send in your message, okay, I'm going to call that after analyzing the first story. Now let us dive into the details of the stories. The first story we're going to be looking at says nothing wrong in one party dominance. APC chieftain defends mass defections. A chieftain of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, George Abakari, has stated that politicians are defecting to the party because for the first time since 1999, the party is truly united. They're talking about the APC. Now, speaking during an appearance on Arise Television, Abakari argued that there is nothing inherently wrong with a one-party dominance. He stated that the APC realized it had made a mistake in the past and has decided to retrace its steps. Now, according to him, it may not become a one-party state, but it will be a one-party dominant system, and there is nothing wrong with that. He said, what you saw in Enugu over the weekend was a profound and resounding endorsement of President Bola Tinubu. The APC gathering that was televised nationally elicited tremendous enthusiasm. There was a great feeling of love and an outpouring of support among APC members in the Southeast. In the past, we in APC realized that we made a mistake in the 2023 elections, and now we won't continue to do that again. The governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, who is the political leader of the Southeast, as well as the other two governors of Ebonyi and Enugu State, have now come together with Southeast members of the National Working Committee. Doctor, what is your thought on this story?
Well, I have said it over and over. Nigeria is too deeply divided for a one-party state. So we cannot have a one-party state in Nigeria. But as of one-party dominance, it is very, very possible. Between 1999 and 2015, we had a one-party dominance in PDP. PDP dominated between 1999 and 2015. Understand? So, and from 2015, we are now having a one-party dominance. which might end by 2027, understand, or at worst 2031. Understand?
Dr. Why did you say at worst
No.
2031? Does it mean that you're not sure if
They cannot go beyond that? They cannot go beyond that.
So you're thinking from 2027 they will still be in seat.
I say which might end in 2027. Understand? Which might end in 2027 or at most 2031. Understand? But it will not go beyond 2031. So if they manage to win in 2027, there will be a reversal in 2031. What Nigerians, what we know is that APC did not come to govern Nigeria. Understand? Their own is that PDP rule for 16 years, we must rule for 16 years.
So you think this ruling for 16 years is actually going to come to pass?
So
you're not sure the ADC will win or any other party?
Don't derail my thought. PDP rule for 16 years, and they also want to do what PDP did by ruling for 16 years. And that 16 years will end in 2031. That's why I say if they succeed in getting to 2027, because by 2027 we will make them 12 years, we'll make APC 12 years in office. Understand? And that 12 years is 12 years of being in hell for Nigerians. Understand? So it now depends on Nigerians if they want to go 4 more years in hell. It now depends on Nigerians if they want to go 4 more years in hell, because change everywhere in the world starts from below. Change doesn't start from the top. Top is comfort. Top, understand? People on top doesn't feel economic hardship. They don't feel pains. It's those that are feeling it, those below that fight for change. So it depends on if Nigerians are willing to have a change in 2027. But if they are not ready for the change in 2027, it means that APC will continue till 2031. Mind you, who wins in 2027 does not depend on APC. It is the Nigerian people who are currently going through hell. That if Nigerian people say enough is enough, it will be enough is enough. Understand me? So who wins in 2027 is not in the hand of APC. It is in the hand of the Nigerian people. It is in the hand of the opposition. So if they continue to remain docile, it doesn't concern me, and so on and so forth, then APC will continue till 2031, but they will, I want to use that word, never. They will never go beyond 2031. So, as he said, there's nothing wrong in one party dominance. In every system, there's always one majority party. Understand? But one party dominance does not mean that's one party state. Nigeria is deeply divided to have a one party state. We can never have a one party state in Nigeria because of ethnicity, religion, and other different motives, interests.
All right, Doctor, is the APC's strength a result of its policies or coercive tactics?
One, if you check as Nigeria is now, the Chief Justice of the Federation, Kekere Eku, is a Yoruba woman. The EFCC chairman, Onukoyade, is a Yoruba man. The DSS DG, Ajayi, is a Yoruba man. Understand me? The chief of the defense staff is a Yoruba man. The IG of police is a Yoruba man. Understand me? The coordinating minister that's of the economy is a Yoruba man. Understand? So with these people, Tinubu feels, understand, that that the country is in his pocket, that he can do and undo. Understand? That they will not let their brother fail the election, but it doesn't work that way.
So you mean it's a tactics?
It doesn't work that way. So it is this cohesive instruments, because that's what it is. It is this cohesive instrument that they are using to be forcing people to defect, using EFCC. Understand? Using EFCC, using DSS. Understand? To be forcing people. At least, even before the governor of Bauchi State, Banda Mohammed, said that they are threatening him with EFCC because he had not joined the APC. Understand? We already know that people who are joining APC are not doing that voluntarily. They are being forced. Understand? Wow. People are being forced to join APC. Governors are being forced to join APC. Senators are being forced to join APC. And the agreement is this: once you are a political office holder, you join APC, you are sure of automatic ticket in 2027.
Wow.
Understand me? Once you are a political office holder, maybe House of Assembly, House of Reps, Senator, Governor, once you join APC, you are sure of automatic ticket in 2027. So that is one. Then they are also using EFCC to be forcing people to join other party. Join APC or we will put you in prison, which Banda Mohammed also exposed. Understand? Because for me, everybody knows that APC is a bad product. There's nothing that can add that can make any right-thinking person to join APC unless there is you are being forced, you are being coerced to join it. So 90% of the people who are joining APC are not doing that voluntarily, because there's nothing at all that will attract anybody, any right-thinking person to APC.
Okay, can the opposition parties regroup and offer a viable alternative?
They are regrouping. Understand me? They are regrouping. And as I said in the morning, I was in Abuja on Thursday and Friday, and I saw people, understand, regrouping that to make sure that APC does not continue in office, starting from the council election in Abuja next month. Understand me?
All right, if you're just joining us, this is Recap here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Here we go through stories that made headlines during the week. Of course, it's a way of keeping you updated with the news of the week. Okay, we just finished this course on the first story, which says nothing wrong in one party dominance. APC chieftain defends mass defections. Don't forget, by 5 o'clock, I'm going to be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation and also give us your thoughts on the stories we are analyzing this evening. Don't forget, start sending in your messages. Yeah, we're done with the first story. Let your thoughts start coming in, and the number to send in your message is 0817 175 6338. Remember, it's not time to call. It's not time to call. This is time to send in your messages. Don't forget, first come, first served. Now down to our second story this evening that says, as Governor Chima endorses Tinubu, says APC is the best option for Southeast. Yeah, former governor of Enugu State, Barrister Sullivan Chima, has thrown his weight behind last weekend's endorsement of President Bola Tinubu for a second term in office by Southeast governors as well as leaders and stakeholders of the All Progressives Congress in the Southeast, saying the president has done well. Chima, who declared that he was part of the endorsement app initial, said he nursed no doubt that Tinubu and the APC would sweep the polls in the southeast come 2027. He spoke in Udi during the flag-off of the APC e-registration exercise in Enugu West Senatorial District on Tuesday, saying the few naysayers in the region will soon see the light and embrace reality. He said, I am part of the Southeast, so you can take it for granted rather that I was part of that endorsement. That is our decision and we all stand by it. It is easily achievable. The president has done well, according to him. I believe he has done well. Whatever is happening in Nigeria is global and certainly in Africa. It is all over the place. He is doing well given the circumstances, he stated. The former governor said he will speak more on 2027 in the coming month. He said elections are coming up next year. He will do well. When the time for campaign comes, we will talk, he stated. Doctor, just a little thoughts on the story.
Chima say he is part of the Southeast.
Yes.
Peter Nosike is also part of the Southeast. Understand me?
Okay.
We are three in this studio. Understand? All of us are stakeholders in the Southeast. Understand? And I don't think that that any of us in this studio will want to vote for APC. Understand me? So from here, we have agreed that he is talking rubbish. Understand me? He is talking rubbish. In the Southeast, we have seen an association of failed governors. Understand? Which he is a member. Which Orji Ozakanu is a member, which Theodoji is a member, which Okezi Bazu is a member. So they have formed association of failed governors. They have also formed association of failed senators, which what is his name? Parasanyim is a member. Senator Ken Onamani is a member. So these are failed groups, failed associations, which you cannot call that this are what leaders. They are not. Understand me? They are not. So they are speaking on their own behalf. Understand me? They are speaking for themselves. Sylvia and Chime cannot tell me what to do. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Sylvia and Chime cannot tell me what to do. He did not know how I took my breakfast. Ojo Zakano cannot tell me what to do. He didn't know how I paid my children's school fees. Understand me? So that's why I'll keep on handing Joshua in the Bible. When I read Joshua, I know that these people are suffering from gross ignorance. Those failed governors, those failed senators. Joshua in the Bible said, I choose you today who you will serve. I am my household. The people that he is feeding. Understand me? That made him a very wise man. He did not say Israel will serve, because he is not in control of Israel. Understand me? So imagine one man in his room saying that Igbos has endorsed. Who are you? Who are you? Who the hell are you? Understand me? So Chime, whatever.
Sullivan,
you know, when you don't perform, people don't remember your name. When you don't perform, people don't remember you. So his 8 years was whitewash. His 8 years in office was whitewash. Understand me? So Chime is speaking for himself. He cannot tell anybody unless those working for him. Understand me? Where to vote for. So if anybody believes that APC will sweep Southeast, that person is a fool. That person is deceiving himself. That person is living in denial. That person is living in a world of illusion.
All right, Doctor, you were saying that people were being forced to join the APC, but here he said we are here first of all to
Okay,
thank our people.
wait,
And he said
wait.
people are excited to join the APC.
Wait, excuse me. Did he mention one thing that Tinubu did? In these things, he said that Tinubu has.
He will do well. He has done well.
He has done well.
He will do well.
I was waiting to hear what you said that Tinubu has done in the southeast. In this thing that you read there, did he mention one thing that Tinubu did in the southeast? So, you see, so he is deceiving himself, not the people. Understand me? Government is about appraisal. Understand? This is what he had done for the southeast. For this reason, we will vote him. Understand? Did he mention one single thing that Tinubu did in the southeast? Nothing was mentioned. Understand? Nothing was. If Tinubu had done so, he would say because of he did this, because of he did that, we will vote for him. But he never he had done well. That's abstract. What did he do for the people?
Doctor, do you think this APC's focus on South is a strategic move to consolidate support?
This is just they are jealous of P2B. They are envious of P2B. Understand me? So they want to build a bridge. Understand? So Igbo leaders has decided that they are voting for Tinubu. Understand? But Igbos are not stupid people. Igbos are not foolish. We know who is who. They did this in 2023. It did not work for them. And 2027 will not work. Understand me? Now, if I'm to vote in Abia, understand? I will tell you 1,001 things that Annex Oti has done. Understand? I am from Umuahia. Whoever have not been to Umuahia in the last 5 years, if you go to Umuahia now, you ask question. You ask, where is the road to so and so? Because everything has changed. If you go to Aba, the same thing. That's how we know a performing governor. If you have been to Aba in the last 5 years, go to Aba now, you will miss road.
Wow.
Because things has changed. Go to Umuahia now, you will miss road. Things are changed. That shows a performing governor. So Oti has something to campaign on. If Tinubu had done wonderfully well, as Chime was reading that statement, he would have been mentioning the things that Tinubu has done in the southeast.
Doctor, I wanted to say something about this paragraph. It said 10 years ago when I joined the APC, we saw tomorrow. We knew PDP was going down. Like, is it something they already knew or they planned? Or I don't get why he said we knew PDP was going down.
10 years ago, he joined APC, isn't it? But 2 years ago, he was in APC and P2B won Enugu State with over 95%. Then what is political value? That shows you that even as a former governor, he has no influence in that APC. Understand me? Even as a former governor, he cannot command even his own word. Because even a sitting governor in Enugu State who was a member of the G5 failed election into the Senate. Obi Wave carried all of them. And 2027, the same thing is going to happen. So, what everybody should know, those people that are saying that they have endorsed so and so are talking for themselves. They have no control over Igbo votes. They have no control over Igbo votes. Understand? We are not the people that every morning will go to one big man, make he cook tuwo shinkafa and give that to us. Igbos don't worship people. We are hardworking. Hard work is in our DNA, and everybody who works hard controls his mind. So that's why I say none of them can tell me what to do. Understand? Because they add nothing to my living.
All right, if you are just joining us, this is Recap here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and here we're discussing stories that made headlines during the week, of which the first story we discussed this evening says nothing wrong in one party dominance. APC chieftain defends mass defection. The second story we finished discussing says ex-governor Chime endorses Tinubu, says APC best option for Southeast. So when we open the studio line, I would like to hear from you. Do you think that the Southeast, most especially for the Southeastern people, do you think that Tinubu has been endorsed? Do you think you can vote for him come 2027? When we open the studio line by 5, I would love to hear from you. Not now, don't call now, no call now, call by 5 o'clock. All right, don't forget 5 o'clock. I'm still gonna call the number for sending in your message, and that is 0817 175 6338. Yes, first come, first served. Now down to the next story, which says we are open to all. PDP factions await court verdict as leaders eye ADC and Accord Party. Factions of the People's Democratic Party are awaiting the January 23rd ruling of the Court of Appeal on the party's leadership tussle before deciding on their next line of action. The legal dispute over the control of the main opposition party has now shifted to the Abuja division of the Court of Appeal, following appeals filed by parties involved in the crisis. When the matter came up on Wednesday, counsel to the Kabiru Turaki-led faction, Chief Chris Uche SAN, informed the court that the appeal had been duly entered. Uche also drew the attention of the court to a motion seeking an order to stay further proceedings pending the determination of the appeal. Following these developments, the Turaki-led faction urged the Federal High Court in Abuja to hands off the matter until the appellate court delivers its ruling. Now, he said, please let us wait for what the Court of Appeal will say on the motion over the crisis. After the January 23rd date, I will speak on the next line of action. Now, reacting, the National Publicity Secretary of the ADC, Bolaji Abdullahi, said the coalition's party doors remain open. We are open to all Nigerians. We cannot close our doors to anybody, including those from the PDP, Abdullahi said. Doctor, what do you think about the story?
Well, I have said it before now because I know that it's going to happen. That ADC is going to be the beneficiary of the crisis in PDP. Because PDP has a lot of judicial entanglement. Before they can get free from it, they will not be able to present candidates. Understand? So a lot of them are going to defect to ADC because ADC is now the alternative. Understand? That I don't see Accord Party doing much. Understand? Accord Party can win an election in the states based on the individuals. Understand? Just like when Ifeanyi Oba PP that is a member, because nobody knows YPP. So somebody can enter an Accord Party and win, but Accord doesn't have a national spread. Understand? So the party that has national spread as we speak now is ADC. So since the center cannot hold anymore in PDP, a lot of them are going to defect to ADC. Understand? So they are going to benefit from the crisis in PDP, because the crisis cannot be over until 2027 election.
Doctor, do you think if the all defects, don't you think the PDP party will no longer exist?
Nothing stays forever. Understand? Nothing stays forever. They have made their own mistakes. Understand? One, they choose betrayals to lead their party. I have said it on this program, assuming I am the national chairman of PDP, that's Damagu. Immediately after the 2023 presidential election, I will have sacked those G5 governors. Under a week after the election, I will have sacked those 5 PDP governors, sack Bode George, sack Ayo Fayoshe. Understand me? Let them go with their members. Understand? Even if they have 5 million members, let them go. Then you begin to rebuild with trusted, sincere people. Understand me? You cannot use because of politics is a game of numbers. You begin that to put a snake and scorpion in a bag. It's wrong. So Damagu ought to have sacked Nelson Wike and his G5 governors and all those that sabotaged the party during the 2023 election. But because they did not do that, they are now Wike to get taproot. Now uprooting it has become an impossibility. That's why you don't allow evil to fester. You don't condone evil. You eliminate evil. Understand me? You don't condone anywhere you see evil. Don't wait till tomorrow. Understand me? Anywhere you see evil, don't strike immediately. And that's what Damagu should have done. If he has done that, PDP would have stood. But he waited for a long time until evil now got taproot in PDP, so he cannot uproot it anymore. So the crisis in PDP was majorly caused by Damagu not being sincere.
Does you think there are prospects for the ADC and Accord Party in attracting the PDP members?
They have no alternative. Where else can they go? Understand? Where else can they go? Labour Party is dead. P2B breathed breath of life into Labour Party. Now he has taken it away. Labour Party was a carcass before P2B breathed into it, and it began to live. So P2B has withdrawn that breath. Labour Party has gone back to where it was. 2023, Labour Party cannot even win State House of Assembly. 2027, Labour Party cannot even win State House of Assembly, so it's dead. No other party. So all of them are going to switch over to ADC.
All right, if you're just joining us, this is Recap here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Here we're discussing stories that made headlines during the week. I'm going to read out the stories once again for those just joining us. The first story we analyzed this evening says, nothing wrong in one party dominance. APC chieftain defends mass defections. The second story says, as Governor Chime endorses Tinubu, says APC is the best option for South East. The third story says, we are open to all. PDP factions await court verdict as leaders eye ADC and Accord Party. Don't forget, by 5 o'clock, I'm going to be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation. But for now, I'm seeing your messages. Keep it coming. First come, first served. Down to the fourth story, which says, Kuka Dogara Musa emerge front runners as pressure mounts on Tinubu to pick Christian vice president. Pressure is mounting on President Bola Tinubu to ensure a religion balance on the presidential ticket as he goes for re-election in 2027. Competent sources stated that forces from the United States have indicated preference for a Muslim Christian ticket in Tinubu's case to retain his position as president of Nigeria beyond 2027. Following this, it was gathered suggestions have been made of possible candidates for the position of vice president in Tinubu's 2027 re-election bid. Catholic Bishop of Sokoto, Matthew Hassan Kuka, is set to top the list of those being tipped as possible vice presidential candidate to President Tinubu on the All Progressives Congress ticket in 2027. Also mentioned is former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Yakubu Dugara, and Minister of Defense, LT General Christopher Musa. Kuka is from Kaduna State, like General Musa, while Dugara is from Bauchi State. Now, sources reveal that dropping Vice President Kasim Shettima as running mate to President Tinubu in 2027 has been touted since the midterm of the government. While most APC governors are backing the retention of Shettima in the 2027 election, it was gathered some tendencies around President Tinubu want him dropped for another Muslim. Doctor, analyze the story.
Well, the bomb in Sokoto on 25th on the Christmas Day dropped Shettima.
Oh.
The bomb that was dropped in Sokoto dropped Shettima, dropped Muslim tickets. Understand? So from there, I have said it over and over that Tinubu will never ever attempt Muslim ticket. Understand? So, and that's the reason behind the Kefa's defection. The governor of Taraba State, he's a Christian. Because before I begin that to see this names Bishop Kuka. Even to me, he is more politician than APC and PDP. Understand? A Christian who can deny Christian genocide in Nigeria. Understand? A herbalist has more faith of going to heaven than Matthew Kuka. A herbalist has more hope of going to heaven than Bishop Matthew Kuka. Bishop Kuka, he's from Kaduna. He's from southern Kaduna, and he is the Archbishop of Sokoto. Understand? He was in Sokoto when Deborah was stoned to death. That stoning happened in Sokoto in his own presence. Understand? And this man is denying Christian genocide in Nigeria. Maybe he has been going up and that behind because most of these GOs that we are seeing, why they are not talking around 12:1 in the midnight, they will disguise themselves and go to Aso Rock.
Wow. Doctor, have you seen one?
These GOs you are seeing in the middle of the night, they disguise and go to Aso Rock. They disguise and go to government houses. And once you receive money, you stop talking. Once you receive money, you stop, because if you talk, they will kill you.
But a bishop coming up as a vice president, is it advisable?
The governor of Benue State is a priest. Understand? And I will respect a native doctor than him. Understand me? I will understand that I will believe a native doctor than him. So there's a saying that that hood does not make a monk. Understand me? Hood does not. So that somebody is wearing a tie suit does not make that person a gentleman. So that somebody is wearing a sultan, understand, does not make you a nice person. And this is what we have seen in the faces of this so-called men of God. Understand me? That's what we have seen in this so-called men of understand me. So if you give a Kuka that ticket, understand me, he will take, because he is already a politician. So the issue is this: Tinubu is going to have that's a Christian candidate, but they have a serious problem.
Okay.
there are no influential Christians in the north, politically speaking. Understand me? Dogara is from a minority tribe in Bauchi. Understand me? There are people that are not even up to 50,000. That was why he was able to translate the Bible into the dialect of his own people. Understand me? But his influence does not go beyond the Bauchi state. Kefas is from Taraba, and is not very, very influential. Understand me?
Yeah.
Because in the north, they have been suppressing Christians. Understand me? In the north, they have been suppressing Christians. So Tinubu is going to have a Christian candidate
Come
2027 because there's no way America will watch Muslim ticket in 2027. It will not happen. Understand? So whether anybody is pressing him or not pressing him, the bomb in Sokoto bombed Muslim tickets.
Doctor, what now becomes of the Vice President Shatima that will be dropped from the ticket?
One, he was never born vice president. Understand me? So 2027 he will go. Understand me? So he has been a two-term governor. He cannot contest for governorship anymore. Understand? So 2027 he will quietly go, and Tinubu will pick a Christian vice president.
All right, Doctor. Final question before we go down to the next story. And considering Hassan Kuka's clerical position, do you think the Vatican would approve of this if truly he's been chosen? Do you think they will allow him to abandon his?
The Secretary of Vatican speaks from both sides of the mouth.
Wow.
The Secretary of Vatican speaks from both sides of the mouth. Understand me? So there's no integrity in these people. There's no integrity from these people. So forget about Vatican. If I begin that to tell you the atrocities that Vatican has committed, understand, it will shock you.
All right, to avoid the shock, let us move down to the next story. But first of all, I'm going to read out the stories once again for those just joining us. This is Recap here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We're discussing stories that made headlines during the week. The stories are: nothing wrong in one party dominance, APC chieftain defends mass defections. The second story says, as Governor Chime endorses Tinubu, says APC is the best option for Southeast. The third story says we are open to PDP factions await court verdict as leaders eye ADC and accord party. The fourth story, which we just finished discussing this evening, says Kuka, Dogara, Musa emerge front runners as pressure mounts on Tinubu to pick Christian vice president. By 5 o'clock, I'm going to be opening the studio line so you can join in the conversation and share your view and your thoughts with us right here. Don't forget to keep sending in your messages. Yes, I can see them coming in. Yeah, keep sending your messages. I'm going to read them out once the studio line is opened. Now to the next story. Supporting APC without Nnamdi Kanu's release is a curse on Ndibo. The cleric made this statement. Former chairman of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, PFN, Apostle Eugene Ogu, has condemned the endorsement of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for a second term in 2027 by some Southeast political leaders, describing support for the All Progressives Congress APC as a curse on Ndibu if the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, remains in custody. Apostle Ogu spoke against the backdrop of the recent release of 70 convicted bandits by the Katsina state government as part of what is described as peace-building efforts, a move that has continued to attract criticism across the country. Reacting to the developments, the cleric accused political leaders in the southeast of failing to demonstrate genuine commitment to the welfare of their people, particularly in securing the release of Nnamdi Kanu. He called on Igbo people at home and in the diaspora to reject the recent endorsement of President Tinubu for the 2027 presidential election, which reportedly took place during an APC meeting in Enugu State. Doctor, over to you.
Yeah, for me, that's who do you say that?
Oh yeah, the cleric, Apostle Ogu made this statement.
Okay. The issue is this. Maybe a lot of people did not know what happened there in Castina.
Okay,
Understand?
yeah, they said they released 70 convicted bandits.
Yeah. Bandits in Castina kidnapped more than some thousands of people. Understand? And 70 bandits were arrested and convicted and put in detention. Understand me? So they called for negotiation and for exchange of prisoners.
Wow.
Nigeria state is exchanging prisoners with bandits. Understand me? So the bandits told government, I will release 1,000 of your people. You will now release 70 of our own people that is in your detention.
Wow.
Understand me? Gee, this is just like Ukraine and Russia. Understand? This is called the prisoners swap. And this is always between one country and the other. Understand me? But here in Nigeria,
state by state.
here in Nigeria, bandits and the government are now exchanging prisoners.
Wow.
Mind you, these 70 convicted terrorists, they have not gone any decanization. Understand me? They have been released on condition of peace. Understand? If you don't want us to keep on kidnapping your people, release our members in your cell. Release our members in your detention. And government agreed and released them. They have now gone back to the forest to join their own people. So these 70 convicted bandits has now gone back to the forest to join their own people. Understand? So, and the bandits has also released 1,000 people that they abducted for the interest of peace. So, but for the Southeasterners, they feel that that endorsing Tinubu is a bulletproof, is protection. Understand? It will serve their selfish interest. So Nnamdi Kanu, who was and is fighting for Igbo liberation, can go to hell. Understand me? So that shows you how wicked, how dangerous those that gathered at Enugu were. Understand? But they are not Igbo leaders. Understand me? They are on their own. They don't command anybody outside their own families. I can say that. They don't command anybody outside their own families. All of them were there in 2023. What happened. They will also be there in 2027. What will happen will also be happen. Understand? And for Nnamdi Kanu that they have thrown under the bus today, Nnamdi Kanu will survive all of them.
All right, Doctor. Do you think the cleric's statement will affect the Igbo support for the APC in 2027?
If you are support must be based on something. Support must be based on something. For me, I'm a value-driven person. For me to support you, I must see the value that you have given to the people.
Though here the cleric is saying that if Nnamdi Kanu is not released and the Igbos, vote for APC, that it's a curse. Does it mean that if Nnamdi Kanu is being released?
No, somebody who voted should have his DNA examined. He's not a true Igbo man or a true Igbo woman. Understand me? He's not a true Igbo man or true Igbo woman, because before you vote, you must ask yourself question: why am I voting for this person? What has he done for me? What has he done for my people?
So the vote shouldn't determine his release shouldn't determine whom to vote for, right? That's what you're trying to say.
What he's trying to say that since a convicted bandits are being released on peace condition, Nnamdi Kanu should also be happy that Igbos are becoming wise. You can see during the Christmas and New Year, we did not hear any story of kindling violence in the southeast. So I commend them, I praise them for that. People went to the east, celebrated their Christmas and New Year very well without any of these killings. So people are becoming wise. Understand me? People are becoming wise.
All right, now to our final story this evening, which says nobody is marginalizing Igbos. Stop fighting war that ended 56 years ago. Soludo made this statement. He said that nobody is marginalizing Igbos and that Igbos should stop fighting war that has ended 56 years ago. Governor Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State has declared that no section of the country is marginalizing an Igbo, urging people of the southeast to stop fighting a war that ended 56 years ago and instead embrace peace and full participation in nation building. Doctor, what's your thoughts on this story before we open the studio line?
Well, when somebody is favored, he feels that others are idiots. Understand me? When somebody is favored, he feels that others are foolish. They don't know anything. Understand? But the war ended in 1970, and at the end of the war, Gowon declared one no victor, no vanquish. Understand me? And again did what he called a 3R: rehabilitation, reconstruction, and the reconciliation of the Igbo people to Nigeria. Has any of this been done? The answer is no. Assuming that this was done, there would have been no need for MOSOB. There would have been no need for IPOB. Nnamdi Kanu did not just want to become popular, a celebrity, by fighting a cause that is not there. Understand me? Now go and check Tinubu's appointments. Understand? Check how many people from the other parts of the country and how many people are Igbos. Like I have said, Ogun State has 3 substantial ministers. Ogun State alone. Southeast has just 1 substantial minister in the person of Dave Omahi. And somebody is telling you that nobody is marginalizing Igbos. The other states of the other geopolitical zones has 6 states. Southeast have 5. Somebody is telling you that nobody is marginalizing Igbos. Understand? Go and check federal presence in the other states compared with the one in the southeast. When going to the southeast, those who went for Christmas, some were spending 2 days on the road. because of the state of the road in the southeast. Understand? So he can say that because today he is a governor. Understand? And up is comfortable. So that's why he can say this. That's why I say that change can only come from below and not above. Those above, God has cracked the kernel for them. They are enjoying. Understand? So those who are not on that same position with them are a bunch of foolish people. Understand? They are lazy. They don't work hard. Understand? So for me, what led to the war in 1967 has not been addressed. Understand me?
Okay.
What caused the Civil War, the issues that caused the Civil War has not been addressed.
Right.
They are still rearing their head, even as I'm sitting in this studio. So anybody telling you that nobody is marginalizing Igbos is living in denial. Understand? Anybody telling you that Igbos are not being marginalized is living in denial. So Igbos are being marginalized, Igbos are being discriminated against, Igbos are being hated, Igbos are being punished for unjust cause. Understand me? Igbos are being punished, Igbos are being discriminated against, Igbos are being marginalized for unjust cause. Understand me? So what he is saying, understand, is just to look good. That's to the federal government.
All right. He also called on youths in the state to enlist in the armed forces. Do you think it's
Let his son enlist first. The son of Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister of Israel, is a member of IDF. Understand? His son is in the army. Let his own son or daughter, there are females in the army. Let his own son or daughter lead by example. Then he can now tell us, my son is in the army. Let other Igbo youth enlist. Your son cannot be in America or in UK, and you'll be telling other people's children to enlist in the army. We practice leadership by example. What you want people to do, start doing it.
All right, if you are just joining us, this is Recap here on Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Yes, we're done with the analysis of the stories this evening. So I'm going to read it out again for those just joining us so you will know what we discussed this evening. The first story says, nothing wrong in one-party dominance. APC chieftain defends mass defections. The second story says, ex-governor Chime endorses Tinubu, says APC best option for Southeast is actually President Tinubu. Now the third story says, we are open to all PDP factions await court verdict as leaders IADC and Accord Party. The fourth story says, Kuka Dogara Musa emerge front runners as pressure mounts on Tinubu to pick Christian vice president. The fifth story says supporting APC without Nnamdi Kanu's release is a curse on Ndibo. Cleric made a statement. The final story says nobody is marginalizing Igbos. Stop fighting war that ended 56 years ago. And Soludo made this statement. Time to open the studio line. The number to call in is 0700 903 903 903. This is the station that gives you a voice. What do you think about the stories that have been analyzed this evening? Now to my first caller. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the show. Your name and location?
This is Okangwelena in Mapuluku.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Doctor, I greet you this evening.
Thank you so much.
I think the problem with the Southeast is not President Tinubu. It is the kind of people, the so-called leaders that we have in that place. the kind of people who call themselves. They are just greedy people who are just after themselves, and not for the welfare of the people. From Sullivan Chime to Ojus or Karu and all those failed governors, like you call them, they are all just there dancing and just trying to see what they can get for themselves. And I want to advise the president not to listen to those people. Those people are just there to swindle the president. I'm telling you. They know that the Igbo man will vote who they will vote for. They know it. But they just still want to collect money and put in their pocket and promise the president that they will deliver. They cannot. Nobody likes those people. Just let them go and test their popularity in Aba or Umar or anywhere. They will see what we are talking about. They will come here and be telling the president that this. Apart from rigging, they should expect what happened in 2023 to still happen there. Apart from the rigging that they are planning to rig. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for calling in. He said the problem is not from the president, but from the Igbo leaders. All right, the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. You can also reach us via WhatsApp with the number 08171756338.
Hello, good evening, faithfulness.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to the show. Your name and location?
Yeah, good evening, Dr. Arnold speaking. My name is Joshua Perkins, aka you don't know, aka KP, former citizen of Nigeria, now retired.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, I want to start with the first story.
All right.
I want to believe that Tinubu associate or anybody close to him is listening on this program. I want to advise him, for the sake of himself, let it not be like under his watch that Nigeria disintegrates. Position, let it not look like only him. And I heard that they want to spend 1 trillion naira and he don't want an opposition. I don't, let me not say something derogatory about this person now.
Please don't say.
Now, to the Abia State Governor, Anambra State Governor, I think, right? That one that said Igbo people don't want to join the army. After they have done a Bubea good year, scorpion dance, have been a python dance. Who want to join the Nigerian army now that is shrouded with repentant Boko Haram? Who want to join it? He should start with his family. Maybe his baby mama, his cousin, his nephew, anyone that have a male child. In his kindred, they should join the army. Yes, it's a sugar daddy, a potential sugar daddy. You don't know what these politicians do. That's why our president is nowhere to be found now. He's touching some certain things, either in Osun or somewhere in Bahamas. You will not believe me. Take it from me.
So what about you? I'm sure you also have your own sugar baby too.
No, my account that is affected with 15%.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for calling in. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. I wonder who our sugar baby. I beg you. No talk this one again. No. All right. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What is your thought this evening? Hello. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, my sister.
Good evening. Welcome. Your name and location?
I see you calling from my papa.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm a sick. I greet you. Good evening, sir.
Thank you so much.
Well done for your good work. God will always continue to bless you for your truthfulness to us. I have not much to say about what my brother Silido is saying. His son is there in America. Let him bring him to join the army. His daughter is there. Let them come and let him remember when Ojukwu joined Nigeria army. The father was the richest man in Africa. So let his own son join the army. That he will think they have been thinking that the people that army meant for now is only poor children. No, it's also for the sons of rich people. Just like you remember him that the president of Israel, the son is in the army. Almost all the America, Obasanjo's son is in the army too. Let his own join Nigeria army.
All right.
Or when he was in the central bank as a governor, how many Igbos that he employed there? Are there not only we have vacancies in the central bank, other ministries, customs? Why are they not telling us that people are not joining those ones? It's only.
Thank you, sir.
Honestly, well done, my brother.
Thank you very much for calling
Thank
in.
you. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your thoughts this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. You can also send us messages via WhatsApp with the number 08171756338. You can also call us via WhatsApp. Yeah, I'm here to pick up your calls. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Just calling from Aja.
All right, go ahead.
My regards to the doctor. Yeah, I want to start from the issue of coercive machinery of APC. In fact, it's a very serious one. It is not only from the top concerning the governors, the senators, and all our leaders. It has started permeating to the grassroots. I was listening to an advert on the public radio asking people to come and join the party and collect their PVC automatically by one of the local government chairmen. I just hold that one to myself. And one of my cousins just came in now. He just left. He told me how tedious it was for him. He had to spend a whole day, about 2 days, before he was able to collect his PVC. Eventually, he collected it. So instead of us trying to threaten hell and brimstone, maybe after election we are going to protest, we are going to fight. I think it will be easier to spend 2 days to suffer to collect this PVC, because they are doing their own mathematics now. And after they now come in and announce them as winners, who will start saying that they are not the one that has won. So I think that is number one. So let there be, apart from the NOA, advert and the encouragement, let the press take it upon themselves. We have the second phase of this PVC. Without this PVC, we cannot do nothing. I won't lie you.
Right.
That is that. So the final one I want to speak about is about Kuka. Like the doctor said, that it is easier for even a Babalawo to enter before many of these our so-called people. Look at this man that just died, the Imam, that saved 162 numbers of Christians when Boko Haram wanted to kill them, that we just lost, I think yesterday. May his soul rest in peace. You want to tell me that Imam will not enter heaven before many of the bishops in Nigeria? It is a food for thought for all of us. Good evening.
Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Thank you so much for your thoughts this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What are your thoughts this evening? All right, for those calling via WhatsApp, I think the call is dropping. It keeps on dropping. If you're going to send your message, please do send in your messages so that I can read them out for you from here. If you can reach us through the studio line, the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. You can also send us your messages via WhatsApp with the number 08171756338. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Shiz. I'm calling from Ibotemeta.
All right, go ahead.
So, Mr. Governor, so you is saying that Nigerian youth should enlist into the army, right?
Yeah.
I remember in 2017, I was in the East, I was in Igbo when Operation Python dance happened, and I knew what I saw. Now, last election, the like to buy or we are turned into a thing of tribal sentiment, of tribal, because it's a kind of thing, a tribal rivalry that is it's an Igbo versus a Yoruba thing or anything. So now they remember the army, but we are good to be sent to the Nigerian army to be sent to the front line. Huh? But when it comes to maybe the highest office, you are not good for that. In fact, I am very happy. And look, as far as listening to the army, this is my message to the Nigerian army. I'm quite a member of Operation Python Dance, right? And the last body called us in a circle. So in that regard, good luck to them trying to recruit or convince the Igbo youth, because I'm Igbo youth myself. Good luck to, and I know how my people think. Good luck to them trying to convince the Igbo youth to listen to the army. They will need it. And this is my message to the Igbo youth. What they call it. You've seen, in fact, if you are inside, you have some people are trying to comment that they are not remunerated, they are not giving some welfare, and there were some that was smashed out. Again, we somehow we get out killed. There's a agreement that was killed last year, just listed like that. And then we see people complain that there are no that some the money has been sidelined or siphoned, and that they are not they don't have an equipment and all these things. And when we say that there was African Remembrance Day, so the plight of the widows and all this and their families. So if you see all this and they see what to go ahead and release, I don't want to use the word too hard, but if they see all this is happening with the Nigerian army or these armed and they still go ahead and release, well, good luck to them too. With the Igbo is who want to enlist. They too will also do it. So that's what I have to say in that regard. Good evening once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your thoughts this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What are your thoughts this evening concerning the stories that was analyzed? Okay, I'm going to read out the stories once again for those just joining us. This is Recap here on the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. And the stories are nothing wrong in one party dominance. APC chieftain defends mass defections. The second story, as Governor Chime endorses Tinubu, says APC best option for Southeast. The third, we are open to all PDP factions await court verdicts as leaders eye ADC Accord Party. The fourth, Kuka Dugara Musa emerge frontrunners as pressure mounts on Tinubu to pick Christian vice president. The fifth story says supporting APC without Nnamdi Kanu's release is a curse on Ndibo. The cleric made a statement. And the final story says nobody is marginalizing Igbos. Stop fighting war that ended 56 years ago. And Soludo made this statement. What are your thoughts this evening? Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Please move away from your radio set.
Okay, I'm doing that. Yeah. Why will Nigeria not drift into one-party system? Tinubu, at the entrance, pulled all the money to the governors to hold them tight and swear them to follow him. And every governor begin to eat money. And when he says they have eaten money finished, he begin to demand them to follow him. And nobody can resist that. He's a game master. He pulled Nigerian money to the governors without looking at them, what they do with it. He gave them into corruption. And all of them, their hand was soiled. And a former governor began to announce, if he enter APC, he has seen some Nigerians are old fools. Nigerians are old fools.
No. Please don't use that. No, Nigerians are not fools. Please. Thank you.
Listen, I want to say something. You see, Anambra State Governor, he is in the top. Nobody can wrestle with him. He has the backing of the presidency, so he can talk anyhow. That is just it. And my people say, a good son is the glory of the father. But a bad son is the shame of the father. Let him continue.
Your name and location.
Give account to the father.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and location.
My name is Evangelist Israel, calling from Idumu.
All right, the final one.
Kuka. There are 7 churches. 1 belongs to God. 6 belongs to Satan. So those ones that belong to Satan will never say truth, will never have mercy. So they can eat in any altar and still go free. They are not from God. Nobody that serves God will join a political enclave, people that kills people. If you join them, you're a killer. So anyone that is serving God cannot join a political party that kills, like APC. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your thoughts this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What are your thoughts this evening? What are your thoughts this evening? What do you think about the stories that have been analyzed this evening? I'm going to read it out once again for those just joining us. Nothing wrong in one-party dominance, APC chieftain defends mass defections. The second story, as Governor Chime endorses Tinubu, says APC best option for South East. The third, we're open to all PDP factions await court verdicts as leaders IADC Accord Party. The fourth, Kuka, Dugara, Musa emerge front runners as pressure mounts on Tinubu to pick Christian vice president. The fifth, supporting APC without Nnamdi Kanu's release is a curse on Ndibo, the cleric made this statement. The final, nobody is marginalizing Igbos, the fighting war that ended 56 years ago. Saludo made this statement. Hello, good evening.
Hello. My name is Obidna, calling from Etibo.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Nothing is wrong in one-party dominance. Now they have agreed. When they started this, people are talking, sliding down the one-party government in Nigeria and deny it. Now there is nothing wrong about it. My question there, finally, we are in one-party state. Can the election be conducted? Because one person cannot fight itself. If you are only one, can you fight yourself? So now, everything will be appointed. Another thing I want to say, no marginalization on Ndibo, according to Soludo. Doesn't Nnamdi Kanu doesn't have sense? Nnamdi Kanu does not stand up one day and start fighting the cost of marginalization of Ndibo. I know vividly they have once sit down with government. He told what to do for the Igbos because we are marginalized. Something like a good airport, seaport, and the rest of them. Nigerian government say no. That's the reason why he fights the fight he is fighting.
All right.
So now,
summary.
Now, if they want to interview or to want to ask people question, let them ask the main Igbo people, like Peter, Anosike, like Nnamdi Kanu, people that values, not that people that they put in government, they will interview and use their words to talk to Igbos or talk to the world. There is people then we talk to, Peter, Nnamdi Kanu, and the rest of the main Igbo people. Not all these people they put in power by themselves. No, I don't value that.
Right.
Whenever they talk, Igbos used to get annoyed. Like Omahi, my brother. When they talk like Hopus or Dema, when they talk, we used to get annoyed.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your thoughts this evening. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What are your thoughts this evening concerning the stories that was analyzed? You can also send in your messages via WhatsApp with the number 081 7175 6338. Hello, good evening. I think I lost that call. Do well to call us back. And the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Please move away from your radio set.
Good evening. It's Mommy Destiny.
All right, ma.
Hello?
Where are you calling from? All right, go ahead.
I'm calling from Ijesha. You see, what I want to say is this. About this 2027, APC have finalized everything. Why other parties are slowing down to do what they need to do, needful, they are there. APC has finished everything. We going out on that day, it's just by the grace of God. Because a lot of things is happening here. You see a bank, they'll be telling you to bring your this, bring that they are going to pay you salary. When you carry your NIN to that place, they will record everything and return back to you. you will not see anything. They are finished election, no. They are finished election. My own advice is this: if they say Tinubu is who they like, fine. We are talking about money that we are meeting money. I want to ask Nigerians during primary election, do we know how much trillion that Tinubu spent in order to be given that ticket? Now Tinubu entered there. You don't want him to gain all his money. So we cover all he have lost now. Then come 2027, now he's going to collect his profit. He don't sow. He won't reap. He won't reap what he have sown. No. So I don't know. Instead of suffering us, why not people allow him? Because come 2027, he's handed everything. Why not people allow him to rule? Remember what Tinubu said when during campaign. He said in a boy, what is in my hand? They say handkerchief. He said, no, this is Nigeria. As I pocket Lagos, so I will pocket Nigeria. So after hearing all this, and now we are complaining. Pity or not. So that's my own. No.
Thank you very much.
It's my own. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much so much. Thank you for so much this evening for your thought. Doctor, what do you think about what she said?
Nigerians should go out and get their PVCs. Understand? Nigerians should go out and get their PVCs, and the election day, let them go all out and vote. Do your own, understand? Forget about the election being concluded or not being concluded. Don't make people to lose hope. Understand me? 2027 is still far away. We don't even know those who will be alive until 2027. Understand me? So Nigerians, the second voter registration exercise is going on now. Go and get your PVC. Go and register, get your PVC on the election day. Vote for who you feel will turn this country around. If you want the continuation of this suffering, up to you. If you want a change, up to you. But the nation has not been done. Understand? The nation has not been done until 2027.
All right, the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What are your thoughts this evening concerning the stories that was analyzed? It is time for you to speak. You can also send us your messages via WhatsApp with the number 08171756338. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Good evening. Your name and location?
My name is Mr. Deji. I am calling from Benue.
All right, sir. Go ahead.
Yes. What I want to contribute is for Soludo that said the Igbos will go and join the army. What of his family first? Because charity begins at home. Why not his family first? At least he loves to people progress. At least he starts from his own family and his in-laws and his relations. So another thing when I want to say is that the voters card you people are talking about. How many of me, as at my 50, I don't have voters card. I have walked around the whole area, nowhere to get it. I traveled down to Lagos. I went to this place. Then the people denied me to give me the voters card. So they are frustrating any name, not bearing one kind name. You understand? They know what they are doing. They are killing people and deceiving people all over. It is not right. And what I want to say again is about this and the kind of people just food without nothing. We have a judiciary. Did anyone find anything for his position as armed or ammunition? Why these people just focus on to destroy or destabilize the we are talking about their marginalizing evil. This one is they are frustrating evil. Look at the market everywhere, all over the Lagos, not many places. This one we born today, the other one we born tomorrow, the other one we born next.
All right, in
Look
summary,
at
sir.
the killing, using on the demolition everywhere.
All right,
Right.
finally.
Something is irritating. They have suppressed this region to zero.
Okay, thank you so
And
much.
they are talking about election. They are talking about politics.
Thank you so
My
much.
dear sister, let me just tell you one thing that is linking here. The issue of this terrorists, when we are pampering, worshipping too, I bet you after this election, you will see the member.
Thank you
They
so
have
much. Thank you so much.
scattered all over. They have scattered all over the nation.
Thank
And
you
people
so
are
much,
busy talking
sir.
about the election.
Thank you so
It's
much, sir.
unfortunate. It's unfortunate. We don't have anybody. It's only God. Hope. We
Thank
are
you very
crying, God,
much.
God, God.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your thoughts this evening. Let us make room for other people to call in and also hear their thoughts this evening. Thank you so much for calling in. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Your name and location?
This is Mrs. B. I'm calling from Mokoliki.
All right, please go straight to the point.
Dr. Victor Nasike, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I want to contribute about Bishop Akanfuka and even other men of God. See, money, position, and material things have taken the place of God in the life of all these men of God. That is why they no longer say the truth. That's why you see something happening, it's always say the truth because the position they occupy or they are giving them, they begin to say the other side. But all I want to tell them that it does not need anybody to tell you God will bless you or God will curse you. So what they all are doing, blessing of course, that's what they will say. That's what I want to contribute.
Thank you
sir.
very much. Thank you so much for calling in. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. But before then, I'm going to read out some of the messages on YouTube. It said, any Igbo person adopting Tinubu as MNK is illegally jailed without existing laws in a traitor and danger to Igbo's collective interest. Okay, this was made by Sabinus. Okay, Carlos said, who is all right. Peterson said, well, Chime worked very well. He worked very well when he was in office, but him supporting ABC or Tinubu off me. Wow, he off you. Okay. Then Sabina said the Enugu ex-governor is a political. Oh, Jesus. All right. Nobody knows that man MNK cannot be legally jailed without existing laws in Nigeria. All right. Without releasing Mazen Amdekan, anybody talking about election in Igbo land is a traitor and saboteur. Wow. And the enemy of Igbo race. Okay. Chidi Ayawo said, oh, who be this? Where they talk say, okay, what they're talking about, let me see here. All right, said Dr. Nosike, where is the president after the Sokoto strikes? He's hiding for denying genocide against Christians in Nigeria and now using, all right. Jude Anibo said a bishop can take a political position. Who will run his diocese? Hey, Bishop Hooker has soiled his hands. That is why he was able to deny Christians killing in Nigeria. Peterson said this. Ikenna said it's unbelievable. Bishop Kuka is eating with APC that is sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. Victoria Chipoda said, good evening, Dr. Peter. APC is a grasshopper in Southeast. They cannot get up to 50% of votes. Solomon from Ikotu. And Chikeze, Dr. Anosiki is always pot on the speaking the truth. Abidin said, Mr. Understand me, stop displaying statistic tendencies in your submissions. Opinions have all right. Chikeze said, I still don't understand Soludo problem with Igbos. William said, Dr. Anosiki, if Nigerians allow the political elite to collapse the system into a single party, then we must accept that Nigeria's future under the Tinubu administration is in serious danger. Ido said, on Nnamdi Kanu, sentiment must not replace fact. Crimes were committed, lives were lost, economies were disrupted, and said, mercy without accountability is not justice. It is betrayal of the victims. All right, thank you so much for your messages on YouTube. Now down to the WhatsApp messages. Good afternoon, Doc. All these, the campaign and defections, is a mere expression of political brouhaha. Wow. with little or no consequences. The party is only applying state apparatus of coercion on the people to come to APC. APC has not added any value to the life or well-being of any Nigerians since they imposed themselves on Nigerian. Uche Iwoha from Ejibo. Thank you so much for your message. My name is Jerry from Ojo. This country does not need tax reform because poor masses are suffering and the rich are short. Moreover, things are not in a better condition. So to me, tax payments, tax reform, tax law, I don't support any of them in this country because there's nothing good to write home about this country. All right, Jerry, thank you for your message. We didn't discuss about tax. Good afternoon. Please, I need someone to answer this question. Where's our Nigerian president? From Afunwa Dama. Afunwa Dama is asking where's our Nigerian president. Good evening. Okay. Good afternoon. I'm Deli from Ikorodu. Honestly, Dr. Nosike is entitled to his own opinion, personal opinion, and hence he can call all the governors and senators who are supporting APC. Of course. Okay. Deli from Ikorodu. Thank you so much for your message. Good day, the presenter and Dr. Nosike. Please stop calling these politicians leaders. They are rulers. Okay, I don't hear. Come 2017, we will leave us rock for Peter Obi. Wow. Then we will enjoy dividend of good governance. Rugged from Ikeja. Rugged, no problem. Thank you so much for your message. Good evening, Faithfulness and Doctor. I'm no longer interested in deceiving myself. Talking about the 2027 election because the exercise is technically over with what is obtainable politically today. 2027 is done and dusted. Now we're interested only in 2031 conversations. Are you serious? Who are the likely candidates to succeed Tinubu in 2031? From northern Nigeria, we are waiting for them. In 2027, how many are we? Personalize it. Better say me and my household, not Nigerians. Okay, so you think the President Tinubu has already won for the 2027? Wow. Okay, doctor, some people are already giving up. Tonosike mentioned the GO's name, Remo Josephine. Okay, thank you so much for your message. Good afternoon, VOP and Dr. Nosike. Can Nigeria move forward with current unitary constitution dressed in federation? Restructure is what Nigeria needs, or better still, go back to regional system of government. Auda Isaac from Idimo. Thank you for your message. Soludo has now become a professor in practice in the field of army forces. Ozo Chikwado, MP from Igondo, Lagos. Okay, thank you for your message. Good evening, VOP. What's the problem for Soludo advising his people to join Nigerian army? In future, now, you people will be crying that you do not have chief of staff and all that. What if Peter Obi advised people to join Nigerian army? Will they be saying the same thing? Or for 8 years as governor, he didn't tell people to join army, or his son is in the army too? Tunde from Ijagu. Sunday, thank you so much for your message, and I think that sounded like a question too. Good evening, Faith and Dr. Nosike. Joining Nigerian military is a suicidal ideation. Soludo is fighting his fellow Igbo tribe because of his hatred of Peter Obi. This is a wake-up call. Igbos must shine their eyes and get rid of their common enemies, starting from governors of southern states. Chikezin Wodo from Abakaliki. Thank you so much for your message. VOP family, good evening. APC will be deceiving themselves if they believe the selfish eastern governors that Igbos will vote for them. APC will get nothing from the east because they give nothing to the east. A thief will only begot a thief. The Igbos have not forgotten the Lagoon and Operation Python dance. Daniel from Apapa. Thank you so much for your message. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too. I see you called WhatsApp call. I'm sorry, but it's not connecting. Try to send in your message. Dr. Nosike, if Nigerians allow the political elite to collapse the system into a single party, then we must accept that Nigerians' future under the Tinubu administration is in serious danger. Anyone who claims that the Igbo people are not being marginalized in Nigeria is ignoring reality. The world can see it, but political interests keep many from speaking openly about it. In the midst of all this, the Igbo should remain united and committed to the truth. You didn't mention your name, please. When sending your message, give us your name and your location. Thank you so much. Doctor and Faithfulness, good evening. Good evening to you. Please, I want to beg Dr. Nosike to be coming to Igbo program by Adibo and to Handsome on VOP. Why? Because Dr. Nosike is too intelligent and wise and speaking okay, so more of Igbos will benefit from his God-given wisdom. Edu Udu from Imota Ikorodu. Thank you so much for your message. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello?
Good evening. Your name and location?
My name is Akachu. I'm calling from Adare State.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I greet my Dr. Chita Anosike, my able brother. God bless you. He has said everything all. Nothing to add. I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody in the studio.
Thank you. Happy New
And
Year
as
to
we
you
enter
too.
New Year, God will help us.
Amen. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
what he said is sure. Nothing to add. It's only a fool or the only person that don't know his father. The person that is a bastard, that Igbo man or woman that will vote for APC in 2027.
Please do not say that.
Period.
All right.
Thank
you
you.
so much for
Thank you.
calling in. Okay, doctor want to say something before I pick up this call.
Somebody said if Bishop Kuka goes into politics, who will manage his diocese? So in 2011, Tunde Bakari left his church to become Buhari's vice presidential candidate. 2011. Understand? And his members we are still waiting for him that to fail and come back and still become their pastor.
All right. Thank you for holding on. Hello, good evening.
Faithfulness.
Welcome to the show. Your name and location.
Good evening, Faithfulness. My name is Jovel.
Good evening. Welcome.
Dr. Peter Nosiki. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Faithfulness.
Yes.
I did not want to call this evening, but after I have heard the stories about our pastors, and I don't want to use so-called, I'll be denigrating them, people who call themselves men of God, I begin to wonder if our amiable Bishop Kuka Martins could be the third sought for from what I heard you read this evening. There's a problem. From peacemaking now into politics. And this is very simple. The Igbos have an adage, but I will try and transliterate it. Hope it makes sense.
No problem. Go ahead.
They say once you make yourself a rat, you have positioned yourself to be sought after by a cat. So nobody should bargain with Satan. St. Paul said so in the Bible. Once a man of God starts moving into dining with politics, this is what you get. We know about Ayo Riseja for, if I'm not mistaken his name. See where it has landed him. Look at Pastor Bakari. Today, Bishop Martins Kuka. How could you on earth have denied that there is Christian genocide in Nigeria when Deborah was murdered for the sake of her not, giving up her faith? What else could be defined as genocide? Genocide, in case Dr. Peter you have defined it over and over, is a plan to make sure that a particular ethnic or people or race no longer exists. Kill them off and take over their land. That's what we are seeing in the north. But that's by the way. I want to come for my brother, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo. This man, I mentioned him last week. Today again, he's making the news again. It is, hello, you can promise Tinubu anything you want, but one thing is very certain. You cannot decide whom the Igbos or any other Nigerian will vote for, because it looks like we're talking about the Igbos alone here. No, there are other people from other parts of this country that are tired of this government. I'm telling you the truth. As it is being felt in your area, it is also being felt like that in many other places, including some of the people that are in Lagos. So nowhere is safe. This tax law and everything now that is reigning, are some people exonerated from it? No. All of us are in it. So let's talk about how this country will be good. All I keep saying here, I am completely detribalized. I am talking about this country moving forward where it will benefit everybody. I want to live with Peter Obi's quotes when he was running for election. He said, and I plead to quote, tell me the market that you want to go and buy bread, and they sell to you because you're an Igbo man, or they say this is for Igbo man, or Yoruba man, or Hausa man. The same thing they sell petrol today for anybody is the same thing every other person is buying it, including paying transport and stuff, house rent, faithfulness, even clothes, shoes. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you so much for calling in. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What are your thoughts this evening? Nigerians, let us stop calling this political leaders. All right. They do not near the definition of a leader. Meanwhile, where is Tinubu and Shetima since 28 December 2025? Now that breeze has blown and the anus of the chicken has opened, can we now stop shouting Peter Obi should vice Atiku? Atiku can be trusted. Well, and I'll never vote any ticket that does not have Peter Obi as president. With the right electoral reform, I believe none of these political people will continue. Release M and K. You didn't mention your name. Please do mention your name next time. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Good evening. My name is Jaden.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Go ahead. Your name and location.
My name is Jade. You call me Jaden. Calling from a Dallas state. I'm a first time caller to your program, man.
Please, your voice is deep. Can you, raise it up? Can you raise your voice?
Am I much more audible now?
No, not audible now. I think you need to call us back. I think this one is Americana, doctor. Americana with this. All right. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. You can also send us some messages via WhatsApp with the number 08171756338. Good evening, VOP crew. How can we rehabilitate terrorists and repatriate them into military and expect them not to be informants to their former colleagues? With this kind of pampering system melted on terrorists by Nigerian government, it would be hard to dislodge them. It's not right having security vote budget for state governors when Commissioner of Police can take order from state governor without consulting Inspector General of Police. American government supplying weapons to Nigerian government is real aberration. It will be more appropriated if American military fight terrorists in Nigeria by themselves with the weapons. The people that call themselves Igbo leaders have APC membership card endorsing President Tinubu can't dictate for Igbos. God bless my Dr. Peter Anosike for his educative clarification. Correct from Bariga. Thank you so much for that message. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What are your thoughts this evening? What do you think about the stories? Okay, I'm going to be reading out some of the WhatsApp messages again. Good evening, Dr. Anosike. My name is Summer from Searchlight Town. Many men of God is just businessmen disguised as men of God. I will always say this. Till Nigerians, especially the youth, pour into the street, nothing will change in the next 100 years. All right, Samuel, thank you so much for your message. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Please move away from the radio set.
Good evening.
Good evening. Your name and location?
Dr. Anosike, I agree.
Thank you so much.
My name is Pastor from Jakande.
All right, go ahead.
My sister, what I'm saying about this Bishop Kuka, I even call one of my brothers, Reverend Father. They then call. I thought that they are doing Bishop Conference of Nigeria, and they give that man. I tell my brother, say make him go marry you. Because he's disgracing the priest. Let him go and marry and become a politician. Make una call Bishop Conference of Nigeria. Let him go and marry and become a vice president. And this man, this Reverend Ali, this Benue governor, is making Christian or is making Catholic Church up. APC, they are using them, giving them money, and they are making Christian up. My contribution is let them call the Bishop Conference of Nigeria. Let them call the people and tell them, they should go and marry. They should come out for peace of God. They should remain a native because they are making the Christian of now. And secondly, our electoral act, as the Obama, as the use Obama, let me use Obama to poor Nigeria. Let ADC go to America and now and call American people to come and do election for us. So let American people come and do election for us. So we are under the cage. Nigeria is under the cage of Tinubu. Nigeria is under the cage of Tinubu. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. But Doctor, you've already decided that Americans can't host the election here in Nigeria. It's not possible, right? All right. So the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. What are your thoughts this evening? Hello, good evening.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening. I can hear you. Your name and location. Hello. I think I lost that call. Good evening, faithfulness. Even Atiku can't control which political party his anthem goes. It's now Chime that wants to control which party Igbos will vote come 2027. Andy from Igando. Thank you so much for your message. Please move away from the radio set.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you. Welcome. Your name and location.
Afternoon. I am Mr. Humphrey. I am calling from Ejubo.
All right, go ahead.
I want to say good evening to Doctor.
Good evening.
And I want to talk about Governor Soludo.
All right.
It's because we have seen that they are one second time. That is how we begin to say there is no marginalization in Igbo against Igbo. If I will ask, Nnamdi Kanu, what happened to him? Is it no marginalization? Didn't he see it? I think he can see it now. So why is now coming out and say that no marginalization against Igbo? So he don't see. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for calling in. Good evening, Faith and Dr. Sincerely speaking. Bishop Puka should not take up the ticket because by doing this, his calling to serve God will be affected and the congregation will be a disgrace. Vatican should not support this. The Vatican should not support this. Did God call him for political job? Emis from Ikotum. That question, I don't have an answer to that. This Catholic priest. All right. You didn't even mention your name. Didn't mention your name. Good evening. Has Coca spoken? Why are people speculating? All right. This is a question from one of the listeners. He said, "Has Coca spoken? Why are people speculating?"
He's among those being shortlisted. Understand? So he can. This is not an abstract. There's no way his name will be mentioned if he had not made some moves.
All right. Hope you heard that, sir. Hello. Good evening.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening. Your name and location.
Name is
Please speak louder. I can't hear you.
My name is Jade. I am calling from Ajawa Estate.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you. I sent a text message and I would appreciate you read. But you haven't read that yet. That analyst there sitting with you, I swear to God, that man, I wish he was my high school teacher. He is a very transparent PhD inspector. That's what I grade him as. Honestly, man. Everything he says over there has edible, and not just edible, physical and obvious evidence. He's endured. X-hammering he does over there is a gift from God. And trust me, everybody's feeling what's going on in Nigeria, and I am also affected by it. So I am a dual citizen of Nigeria and the United States, and I appreciate the fact that I'm even privileged to even speak on behalf of my country, too. So guess what? I am an eligible Nigerian from the Igbo tribe, and I appreciate what's going on with this opportunity for me to also voice out my opinion. I wish that man over there sitting with you in that radio station right now will be elected. But to serve as a Nigerian politician, working right now for serving Nigeria. Trust me, we need people like him so that everything will be rectified better than this year. My name is Jaden. Good evening, Doctor, and good evening, Madam.
Thank you so much, Jaden, for calling in. Thank you so much for your thoughts this evening. Right. This person is still sending in messages. He said, but let callers know that Salute. How did it read 5 years ago? According to him, he said this final story, this statement Soludo made, that he said it 5 years ago.
Who said it? Sonudo said it.
Yeah.
That Igbos are not being marginalized. And that the Civil War ended 56 years ago. So this cannot be 5 years ago. This is 2026. And the Civil War ended 1970.
Right. Hope you got that, sir. Hello, good evening.
Oh, my sister. How am I doing?
Well, fine, thank you. Your name and location?
I'm coming from Ogun State.
All right, your name, sir?
CY is my name.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
I just want to greet this my guy with that.
Dr. Anosike.
Dr. Anosike, I've been trying this number for long, but I just got lost now to get it. All what he said is just the fact. There's nothing to add. I'm from Delta State. We are part of Igbo, so we are all the same. Everybody's facing it. Like what he said, this government where you are talking about it's a sham. I've never seen this kind of government. I'm 60 years now, but February 9, this February 9 will be 60 years. So I was born, I've never seen this kind of government, my brother. Drop a low government. You don't have anything to offer citizens in this country. People go out and see our youth in Ogun State here, and you come to street by street.
All right, sir. Our time is almost up, so just summarize what you have to say.
If you come to Ogun State now, they don't have any youth any longer. No single youth. They are joint by joint, smoking. The governor don't nothing to write about. They will have a lot of land everywhere. Engage them. I have a farm. This youth in the morning, anybody in the street taking up and go to farm. But today, what I was saying, you just leave them during the election, they will give them 100, 1,000, 2,000.
Thank you so much.
To come and it's very, very sad.
All right.
We don't have government for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And this is my final caller for today. Thank you so much for joining us here on Recap on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Thank you so much to our callers, to those that joined in the conversation, to our YouTube family. Thank you very much for those that send their messages via WhatsApp. For the code. God bless you all for being here with us this evening. Doctor, thank you so much for the wonderful analysis this evening.
Thank you so much.
And I remain your host, Faithfulness Wike, wishing